Hello everyone and welcome back to my Bold and Beautiful 29 YouTube channel. I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. Before we start, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Katie is replaced as head of public relations. Electra deals with mysterious textbook dispatches. Dylan returns with a shocking concession. Katie goes through a career complication. The brunette will run into work, ready to attack Luna. Death going viral. It'll affect both Forrester Creations as well as the Spencer family. Katie will want to get a jump on it and control the narrative. Still, she's blindsided at work. Katie is informed that she has been replaced as head of PR. Coming thing we know. Katie smiles when Bill says there's room at Spencer Publications for both Katie and Will. Luna is dead, Electra and Will suppose they can eventually move on and enjoy their new chapter. Electra and Katie will soon get concerned about some mysterious textbook dispatches. Could someone be angry that Luna is dead and condemn them? Dylan. For those that might not flash back, Dylan was Hayes' art school teacher. The lady was also locked in a closet while Luna hovered Steffi with a gun. Dylan doesn't come to talk to Steffi, but to Electra. The schoolteacher says she has a concession to make. What exactly is this concession, and why tell Electra? Does it have commodity to do with Luna or Will? Anticipate the core families to get together for Thanksgiving. Steffi and Finn invite Ridge to eat with their family. Liam and Hope presumably have their own lemon regale with Beth. Cleric and Sheila invite two guests over for Thanksgiving at Il Giardino. Those guests just be to be Carter and Daphne, so that's an intriguing twist considering that Deacon is Aunt Carter's biggest addict, so stay tuned. Dylan to return and make a concession. Daphne celebrates Thanksgiving with Carter, Deacon and Sheila. When the week kicks off, news of Luna's death will spread. Sheila will be hit the hardest by it. Out of everyone, she was the one person who truly watched about Luna. Still, that will beget some disunion with Cleric, who'll probably turn to Taylor. At Forrester Creations, Katie races in with news. Luna is blowing up online, it's going viral. As head of public relations, Katie needs to do damage control snappily. Still, Brooke chimes in that she's formerly on it. The sanctioned spoilers state that Katie finds out she has been replaced as head of PR. Don't anticipate Katie to get too down in the dumps, however. Bill has a result for Katie. The man declares that there's a place for both Katie and Will at Spencer Publications. Katie smiles, so she must be considering taking the deal. Is Will going to leave Forrester Creations, however? It's also stated that Katie and Electra get concerned over some mysterious textbook dispatches. Who are these textbook dispatches from? Luna is stated to have failed incontinently when hit by the auto. Is it someone connected to the dead manipulator? Also, Dylan returns. As suckers might recall, she was Hayes' schoolteacher. Dylan shows up at FC and has a concession to make to Electra. I'm curious as to what she'd be confessing, and why to Electra. Does this have commodity to do with Will or Luna? As for what differently to anticipate, Ridge spends Thanksgiving with Finn and Steffi. Meanwhile, Cleric and Sheila spend the vacation with Daphne and Carter. Steffi and Finn will admit an unanticipated caller. As for Deacon, he'll host two fresh guests for a special regale. We need to talk about the chaos girding Luna first, as it leads to a surprising climax. Luna might be facing her anticipated end, so her escape should come with a dramatic twist. Whether she accidentally falls into the water or is pushed into the ocean by an adversary, she could evaporate into the depths for now. Still, B&B will have an ideal occasion for her to return laterally with Will Child unless she has formally lost the baby, if Luna disappears without her body being discovered. Luna's story unfolds. It's instigated that a Thanksgiving-themed occasion is set to state on November 26th. This means the characters will feel relaxed enough to enjoy themselves and wrap up the rearmost Luna chapter. Steffi and Finn will host a small get-together with Taylor, Kelly, and Hayes, but there will also be a surprise guest who shows up for the festivity. Since Thanksgiving occurrences generally concentrate on gladdening moments rather than major drama, there's likely no reason to be concerned about Luna coming back so snappily. Rather, this surprise guest could be someone who spreads joy and leverages each around. Thomas could be a possibility, but the timing of Thomas's recent return to rephotographing seems more suited for a Christmas appearance. There's been talk about Douglas making an appearance, so that's another possibility to suppose about. It's been a long time since Douglas has been on the CBS cleaner, so it'll be intriguing to see how big he's now. The last time Samory appeared was when Hope ditched Thomas over a time ago. Steffi and Finn's Thanksgiving gathering will bring some significant news while Cleric and Sheila prepare for their own Lemon Day fests. Since and Daphne don't have any other plans, Cleric and Sheila will encourage the couple to join them for a mess at Il Giardino. Daphne, Carter, Sheila, and Deacon will witness a rather unusual double date for Thanksgiving this time, so stay tuned for updates on that awkward yet fascinating gathering. Luna has truly lost Will baby, or does she have another kind of manipulation in store for the youthful Spencer? The show offered some mixed signals on November 18, followed by Luna telling Will that she misfired after he assured her that he'd take the baby and it would not know her. Is Luna lying about her loss? Luna gushed about the sand house being such a great place for them to raise their child. Luna made some shocking commentary that raised questions about whether or not Luna had lost the child. I can't lose you, Will. Not now. Not after, as Luna's voice traced off into one of her crying fits. Luna wasn't going to lose Will to anyone after everything she has been through to get him. Electra, Luna had said. Luna may have meant after everything that has happened. After plying him with liquor to get him drunk enough that he would fate her as she pushed her way into bed with him. Will made it plain that he wants nothing to do with Luna. Will is only interested in that baby. Will plans on his attorneys getting him guardianship of the child and fully cutting Luna out of the baby's life. Luna telling Will that she lost the baby to see if he'd console her now that their child is longer than to keep them tied together. Luna suppose she can actually talk Will into giving in to her and trying to see if they can have a relationship, Luna counting on getting pregnant again so that she still has Will's child. Luna has now ran off and seems to be awaiting Will to follow. Will call Luna and try to save her from herself now that she's running on the sand. Will has made himself clear and indeed called the law on Luna. Maybe Luna will pretend that she has lost the baby to cut all ties with the Spencers. Luna needs another rich man to suck her into getting her sugar daddy and getting her out of jail. Who'll Luna turn to now that her chance with Will is eventually done? Luna being declared dead and escaping from the Bobbies. Formerly again only to return in the future with a child claiming that it belongs to Will. Luna returning with a baby also could veritably well give that. Will Luna fake her death and come back with the child another day? In Lee's mind, she's doing a good deed. She repeated the history by bringing Luna back from the dead. She had done this before with Finn, who was presumed to be dead after Sheila shot him. Ironically, Lee Noe lost her medical license. She revealed to Sheila that she still works at the sanitarium. The reason she was suitable to keep her job is that she was only looking out for her bastard/granddaughter. Lee has been constantly granted a free pass for illegal actions that, if committed by Sheila or Grace, would warrant a life judgment in captivity. Sheila has faced nippy consequences, utmost of which involve her marriage to Deacon. Sheila also kept Finn's and Luna's actuality a secret. But she's seen as a manipulative villain who causes trouble. In discrepancy, Lee's conduct are seen as heroic and a fierce expression of motherly love. She allowed. She could help Luna become a better person. The difference between the two is that Lee is a non-threatening figure, while Sheila is seen as a psychotic killer who could change at the snap of a cutlet. Should Lee advise Taylor about Sheila's conduct have caused her to come in stranger? She's no way given the benefit of the mistrustfulness, especially from Deacon and Steffi, who criticized her for what happened, indeed though it was Lee's idea. Lee's hopeless acts are seen as a sign of her Nozawa power, while Sheila's despair is born from a desire to have her family in her life. But people will always see her as the cold thoroughbred killer who's over to no good. Indeed, Cleric is having alternate studies about his marriage. Characters like Lee are allowed to commit heinous acts without facing long-lasting consequences, while villains like Sheila serve as the accessible goats. Clearly, Sheila's list of errors is longer than Lee's.